So what I was thinking was, instead of creating some long dramatic email about what the vision for 2024 is, I thought it'd be great to just record a video and we can talk about what we're planning to do at Belmont Park for 2024. How do we define success? What are some of the projects that we've been working on? And what do we want to do and what do we want to accomplish when we get to the end of 2024? 2023 was an amazing year. We had a ton of phenomenal wins. We had the rebrand, we had the new website come out, we had marketing pushing great content that is really letting the world know who we are at our heart. And we saw Escapology doing fantastic things. We added new rooms. We eclipsed over $1 million at Escapology, which was one of 12 franchises out of about 150 to do that. We had Plunge have a banner year. And what we did at the beginning of 2023, and I rolled it out in the managers meeting, which was we coined it as Chasing World Class. And the idea behind that was in 2022, establishing that we want to be a world-class beach boardwalk destination. And so we defined it as a group and as a company to say that's where we want to go and this is who we want to be. In 2023, we were chasing it. And 2024, we're going to be achieving world-class. And what that looks like practically for us is focusing on all the little things, all of the amazing guest service that we can provide the people that come to Belmont Park, and really focusing on the culinary experiences, the ride operations, just really honing in our operation as a whole. So we want to update you on a few things that we've been working on over it's been really a year to get these things in order, but they're going to be launching in 2024. So we're going to go for a walk, we're going to go around the park, and I'm going to give you a little taste of the vision for 2024. Everyone thinks I'm working, but I'm actually just watching a movie. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh, Renato's calling. Yeah. What are we tasting? Ice cream? Wings? Sushi? Yeah, I'm on my way. Got it. So we're gonna walk over to Round Table Pizza. You've all been there, you've all had the pizza, but something's changing this year in 2024. You can see that cedar wood on the bottom going in. So this year, we're getting rid of Round Table. I know you're sad, but we're bringing in Pizza Port. We're super excited to have Pizza Port beer and pizza here. Phenomenal local Southern California brand that fits with the direction that we're going. Belmonte's Burgers, you can see what the rebrand's going to be. Kayla in-house, shout out to Kayla, has been doing a full rebrand of Belmonte's Burgers with some help. So right now we're gonna be, you see the banner, but we're gonna be putting up full lit signage up there. We have a new mascot coming around with Belmonte's. His name's BB, awesome little hamburger guy. And we're doing all of the packaging, everything. Everything's gonna fit that local Southern California retro beach boardwalk vibe. High-end, high quality, locally procured food products. So super excited about that. We're gonna walk towards Sweet Shop Ice Cream Shop. So something that we worked on this year was the flat work throughout the Midway. And it was a big project. It took us a long time. I was talking to Ashley. I don't know if you can show a picture of Ashley. She was making a comment of why the flat work? Why spend the money, the time, and the energy making the flat work better? And something that's been important to us is that we want the guests to feel the quality and the experience as soon as they walk onto our property. So it's extremely important that we have that cohesive feeling with all of the flat work all the way through Belmont Park. I often refer back to this quote from Walt Disney. He mentions that people can feel perfection. So while we're always striving for it, we know that at the end of the day, it's worth every penny because people can feel the difference when it's done right. Something neat about Sweet Shop that's changed and is in line with our vision for Belmont Park is we swapped to Mood Time ice cream out of Coronado. It's local, handmade, hand-spun ice cream, and we get it here delivered to Sweet Shop. That's something that we're excited to bring in 2024. For those of you that don't know, we're turning 100 years old in 2025. So one of the things that we have to make sure is done is Giant Dipper has to be repainted. You can see we've had all of Giant Dipper pressure washed and she's being repainted now. You see all those ropes hanging in the trestle right there. So that's the safety tie-off for all of the workers that are up and down Dipper painting it. So they're doing all the white right now. They're gonna come back and do all the black and red. We brought in Great Coasters International this year. That is the top wooden roller coaster builder in the world to help work on Giant Dipper and restore her back to, better than original. Some of the things that we worked on was we focused on the first drop of Giant Dipper, which is you get to the top of the lift hill, you get that amazing panoramic view, and then you drop down to that really sharp corner. And we had them replace all of the lumber, and we went to a different type of wood. So we went to southern yellow pine versus what was a Doug fir with an Ipe top layer, which is gonna make it a 25-year track instead of a 5-year track. So a lot of upgrades for Giant Dipper. Okay, we're standing here in front of Snack and Kraken. This was another amazing design by Kayla. Can you put a picture of her up here somewhere so we can see Kayla? So Kayla designed Snack and Kraken, but the intent behind it is we added a new ride over here, which is a Sun Kid Tower, and that looks like a ship's mast, as you can tell. So something that we're gonna be adding in 2024 is a busted hull of a ship that's gonna be coming out of the ground over here, and that's gonna be a play structure. So that play structure is gonna be free to all the kids that come into Belmont Park. You're gonna enter the ship's mast of the ride, and then you're gonna exit through the play structure. And we're gonna be putting the rubberized coating on the ground that will look like water and sand, like a busted ship. The name of the ship is gonna be the Venetian, which is John Spreckle's yacht that he found San Diego on. Shout out to all of our grounds team for putting the planter boxes together, doing the irrigation, picking out the plant selection. This was all done in-house with our guys, so fantastic job. You gotta put Joe on. Joe's the man. It's great.
So it's gonna be very compact by the time we're done.
Amazing. Something that I think is worth mentioning is that, we as a company, I can be a stickler about, having dead plants or weeds around. And the idea behind that is, our company as a whole believes in life. So the flat work carries all the way to the sidewalk, the end of the sidewalk, which eventually we're going to connect it all the way through. And the idea behind that is when you step onto our property, you know you're stepping onto Belmont Park property. It should be cleaner. It should be better maintained. It should feel like you're going into a different place. 2024 is all about taking some steps towards achieving world class. Focusing on the little things, making sure how we treat the guests is always in a phenomenal fashion, and everybody has an amazing time at Belmont Park. Here's the 2024.